Hey guys, it's Terry Wygal. How are you doing? And this is part 2 of my 7-step Facebook list building strategy. And today we're going to talk about 3 of them that you got to do right off the start. Now, I want to back up for just a second. As you know, in the prior videos, I talked a little bit about 1-cent clicks, getting them constantly now. Imagine being able to build your Facebook fan page with 1-cent clicks. How many people can you get in there? How much do you really have to sell with whatever it is that you promote? I mean, you could be a doctor, a lawyer, a chiropractor, a florist, a real estate agent, real estate investor. It doesn't really matter. How much of your product do you have to sell in order to make a profit when you're getting clients that inexpensively, okay? And I also showed you how we had in a 1-week period a 473,000 reach. 473,000 people reach on Facebook. That's huge to get your ad in front of those people. A lot of people go, well, how do I do it? Now, before I get to that, one thing I want to caution you, advise you on, and I saw it put pretty darn well in a private group that I'm in by Dr. Ben Adkins, and he basically said this. He said, don't get so caught up on Facebook and certain strategies and things like that that you don't remember, that you don't forget that your goal is to build a list so that you can communicate with the people who want to do business with you over and over and over and over. Remember, what's hot right now, it could be Facebook ad, the 1-cent clicks, it could be using certain kind of images, it could be whatever the case may be, that can be taken away at any given time. And your goal, your role rather, as a business owner is you now have to roll with that flow, as it were, and make those adjustments. Well, guess what? When you own the list, when you are capturing names, when you are putting people into your funnel, when you're following up, when you're engaging with them, when you're creating a relationship with these people, you know, they're more likely to follow whatever it is that you're doing. That's the great thing about building a list, okay? One of the super easy ways to do that is going through here is select your strategy. Are you going to do that through your personal fan page? Are you going to do that through a regular fan page? Are you going to do that through a group? Are you going to do that on your personal Facebook page? How are you going to do that? How are you best going to communicate with people? I'd offer up that fan pages are phenomenal to drive people to, because people are used to liking fan pages for whatever their niches and strategies and so forth are, okay? And your personal fan page is a great way for you to get the people who you are acquaintances with over to your fan page as well. But it's all great to be able to do that interpersonal relationship building and being able to show people the real you. I mean, that's what they want to see. Everybody's tired of looking at whiteboards and all of this fun stuff. They want to know who they're dealing with, who they're working with. So select your strategy. Which one of those are you going to do? A group is actually very good to set up for people who are your buyers, people where you can do exclusive training for. You'll notice I talk a lot about the master groups that I run or I'm a part of. Those are in groups because you can make them secret, and the only people who see anything in there are people who are part of that mastermind group. Got it? Okay. Fan pages you can drive everybody to. Next, you got to set up your page. Relatively easy to do, except for those of you who are, you know, maybe not so technically savvy or whatnot. That's okay. I mean, we walk you through in our report. You can see the link down here. We walk you through the report on exactly how to do that. And then third, share with the world. Share your fan pages with the world so that people know you're there. Lots of ways to do that, way beyond the scope of this little short video. But some of the things that we've been playing with and working on here, I want to kind of show you real quick. All right, we'll get this video lined up with it right here. All right, this is one of my pages, and you'll notice that, like right here, there's not even a link in there. That's because whoever clicks right here is going to go to this YouTube channel, even when they see a link in there. That's through the YouTube description. So how did we do this? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to grab a link real quick, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to grab this link, copy. All right, get away, go away. All right. Now, this is a link to my website, a blog post, if you will, that we put up. All right. Now, the cool thing here is that you'll see what pops up when all this happens. You know, you may get the choice of working with all kinds of different images. You may not want to work with that image. That's okay. You may not like that link up there. That's all right. And so what we'll do is you can go and make a headline, and we actually will give you in our email follow-up series several different headline generators or idea creators. So if you are wondering what in the world can I do or talk about on my blog or my videos or whatever to drive people to my website, we'll give you a tool, a couple of tools to work with that. They're free tools, so it don't cost you a thing. But anyway, you might put on here, let's call this 3 simple list building strategies. All right, and that's got the link there. Now watch this real cool piece here. See that link that was there? If we cut it off, it's okay. It's still over here. The other thing that you can do is you can take this and you can put whatever headline in here that you want. So maybe I just want to put Facebook marketing, how to get 1-cent clicks. All right. And you can also do the same thing right here with this. You can put in whatever description you want to put in. So like down here, what do we do down here? Looking to build a massive responsive list with a question mark. Again, a question mark kind of creates that, you know, okay, well, what is it? What's the secret to do that? You could just leave, I could just leave it here, how to get a 473,000 person reach in just 1 week using Facebook ads. All right, so we could do that. Leave that, and there. That's it. It's going to be a nice, simple little post, and anywhere they click on here is going to go to that link that I posted there. Very cool, huh? Now, if you don't like this image, one of the things you can do, you can go to Upload Image, and you can find another one that you like. If you're smart about it, one of the things that you'll do is create some highlights around the borders of your images, okay? By doing that, you're able to sit there and it pops out on the feed, the news feeds. You know, do some bright oranges, some bright reds, some bright highlight yellows around your edges, so you don't have to settle just for, I'm going to take that off. You don't have to settle for just this image. Now, if you want to get your personal image out there, and you see this a lot, do the same thing. Take your image, put borders around it so that it highlights it, it pops it out there. Boom. You're sitting there, and people will begin to see your face over and over and over. And when you pop new stuff out, they'll want to find out what you're talking about, what you're doing business this time. All right? So this is Terry Wygal with Best Marketing Practices. Don't forget, follow the link there. If you haven't already downloaded the free report that we've got, all right, I'm telling you, it is a great report. And it's all content, guys. Look through here. You can see this is no fluff. I'm not sitting there trying to sell you a bunch of stuff in there or anything like that. We're literally going step 1, step 2, step 3. It is all right there. And it's about 35 pages, okay? So take a look at it, download it. Most important of all, implement it. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.